G'day, and I'm Michael from Body Needs Massage, and today we're going to be talking about the 6 reasons you will fail as a massage therapist. I know it sounds a little negative, but I've found these are the 6 key points to why your business might fail in the future or when you're starting up. So the first one is laziness. I've had this issue myself. So when I talk about laziness, I'm talking about you've got a lot of spare time on your hands when you're first starting out, and you don't force yourself to work. So you don't go actively seeking work whenever you possibly can. You won't work on your website, you won't work on your Facebook page, your social media accounts, any of them. And this is a big issue with a lot of therapists, why they can fail. It's up to you to go out and get the work and achieve what you're after. And if you don't, you will fail. It's a very simple one. You can be lazy for, periods of the year, but, if you're lazy all the time, it's just not going to work. If you're procrastinating, it's just, a recipe for disaster when you're trying to start your massage business up. The next point is financials. So if you start your business thinking you're going to hit the ground running and you're going to make a fortune, it's very rarely the case. You either need to have plenty of money behind you to start up, or you need to have a partner that's got to secure a full-time job that's going to be able to help you supplement the loss of income that you're going to have initially. And that causes a lot of people a lot of grief. You hear people talk about it all the time, that, the reason why most businesses fail is because they undercapitalize. And, that's a very important thing. I mean, for myself, it helped me that my partner was working full time. So, it made it a lot easier for me, with all that. The next one is time. So when I talk about time, is you're not giving your business the amount of time it needs to succeed. So most people will give up, after 6 months, and they just can't get it together, and they go, well, it's been 6 months, I've tried. It was probably, a year and a half, 2 years before my business was actually working properly, and I learned all the little things I needed to do. I learned how to use my website properly for me, how to use social media correctly, got the clientele base up that I need to, start a business. So at the very start, you've got to start off with 1 client, that's got to build to 2 clients, 3 clients, 4 clients, and at the start, you're not going to have 35 clients a week there ready to go unless you go work for someone else. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about having a business set up and ready to go. Also, the other part of time is that people will, it ties in with financial, but giving yourself the appropriate amount of time to work on your business. I don't believe if you're going to start a business, you need to work 24/7 on it. So many people I see, they work a part-time job. I know it's hard because you've got to have the money coming in, but, making a business successful is full-time. It's not part-time. It's 100% of your dedication has to go towards being successful in that business. And if you're doing a part-time job or even working full-time and using the massage business as a part-time job, it's just not going to work. It might, but it's going to take a lot longer. And yes, you'll be more financially secure, but your business will suffer for it, and you might not take off properly. So, try and do all your work in the industry. Maybe you work half your time on your own business, but, still be doing massage. Make massage what you do all the time. Okay, so the next one is skills. Now, this is, it sounds funny, but your basic skills as a massage therapist and being able to operate a business. So, unfortunately, and as bad as it sounds, a lot of people aren't any good at doing massage as a job. You have to be able to find out for yourself if you're actually good as a massage therapist. There are plenty of people out there that I've, worked with and received massages off that are basically junk massage therapists. They can't massage at all. Either they don't have the strength to be claiming that they do sports remedial and deep tissue work, or they just, something about their touch is just off. They feel awkward while they're massaging. They probably don't have much confidence in their treatments either. If you chat to a massage school, most of the teachers will know who's going to go on to being a successful massage therapist in the first few months of the school, because you kind of either got the ability to do it or not. You have to be able to just jump straight in and be a reasonable massage therapist before even starting massage. And that's a tough one. You can work on it as time goes on, but someone that gives a bad massage just gives a bad massage sometimes. And the other half of that is business. So skills in business. Massage school, I think my massage school's components of business study was all of 2 days, and they didn't really cover the real important things that you needed to know about running your own business. So, they touched on bits and pieces here and there, but there's a lot to it. I wish I had done a business course. I did business courses in high school, but it's not quite the same. But having just a sound knowledge of how a business needs to run, basic things like tax, even getting your ABN and things like that is quite a daunting task if you have no idea how to do it. Lucky I had a couple of people that knew how to do it, and as far as business and the skills go, you can always ask for help, and I highly recommend you ask as many people as you can. Anyone that has a business and is successful, don't worry about taking advice from people that have businesses that are failing. Take advice from people that have businesses that are successful, and you'll find a lot of those people are really willing to talk about how great their business is and what they do. Some people think that, one of the craziest things I've heard is, a lot of people want to start a business because they think it would be great to work, when they want to work, and, I'll take weekends off and I'll take Thursday afternoon off so I can go to the pub. But, if that's the reason why you're getting into business for yourself, you shouldn't get into business for yourself. Your mental mindset has to be about working all the time. If you're worried about what time you're going to take off, and that's the lure of being a business owner, it's probably not for you. I've heard people, business, they're business savvy. They think because their father or their mother owns a business that they'll be good at business, which was just hilarious when I heard that one from someone. You have to be good at business yourself, and some people just aren't. Some people cannot run a business. Some people are workers, and that's not a problem. The world needs those sorts of people. And some people are business owners. They're very two different types of groups of people. At the end of the day, you're either someone that works well at running your own business, or I'm a horrible worker pretty much. That's why I'm good at running a business. So, the fifth point. So, customer communication. So, being able to develop a good relationship with your customers. This is very important. If you can't, engage with your customers appropriately, they're going to feel uncomfortable. The big part about being a massage therapist, you're going to meet someone, and within 5-10 minutes, you're going to ask them to take most of their clothes off, jump down on a table for you, and you're going to start massaging them. That can be very intimidating for many customers, first-time customers. So you have to be able to basically relate to everyone within 2 to 10 minutes sort of thing. If the second you walk in that door, you've basically got to build a relationship with that person very fast and make them feel at ease and at ease with you straight away. So the next point, the last point, which is a bit of another one, your body. This is a huge one why you might fail. Most massage therapists drop out within the first 2 years because their body just gives out on them. They don't have the physical strength. So when I say their body gives out on, they might get a wrist injury, a tendinopathy, carpal tunnel syndrome, back problems. Their body's health is just not prepared to do the manual labor that massage is. you're going to be doing a full week's work of massage therapy on top of doing another full week's work of business management and then a good 15 hours of laundry every week. So it's a lot of work, and not everybody's body is cracked up to handle that load. But, you know, at the end of the day, if you can, it's great. You know, you'll know in the first 6 months to 2 years if you're able to cope with the work pressure that it has. And the other part about your body I was saying is I think I touched over it in the massage skills part, but some people don't have the strength to be a massage therapist. I mean, I just fielded a call, someone looking for extremely firm pressure massage. They've tried heaps of people on the Gold Coast and can't find anyone that can get the amount of pressure that they're used to. Out of all my clients, I only have 2 clients that take my full strength. One's a bodybuilder, one's an NRL player. So, you know, you've got to be able to give, you know, 100% of your strength for an hour a session or an hour and a half session, even 2 hours, and not let that drop off. If you don't feel like you're capable of doing that, this job's not for you. Well, I mean, you can go off into doing something else in massage, but you probably shouldn't be telling people that you do deep tissue, remedial, or sports. Because when someone says they want a firm massage, you should be able to provide. You shouldn't be restricted to going, well, that's as firm as I can go. You know, you should be able to get the amount of pressure that a client requires of you straight away. It shouldn't be something that you struggle with. And then, you know, it's a tough one. You really should be able to get that pressure in. And it's not related to being male or female in the industry. The second strongest massage therapist I know is female, and I've had massages off her. She nearly puts me in tears, and I can take a very firm pressure massage, and she's probably stronger than me at massage therapy. So, but there are plenty of guys that can't get the pressure right, and plenty of girls that can. So it doesn't really pertain to gender. It's basically, you know, just being physically fit. So, but yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Look, these rules aren't a guarantee why you'll fail, or, you know, if you could be horrible at all, or you could have all of these and still have a successful business. You might be really, really lucky. But I've found that these are the things that can very much hinder your ability to having a successful business. As much as you want for your business to succeed, I think these are things you can keep an eye out for. And if you happen to fit, you know, if you fit one of them, yeah, that's fine. You know, like, you can get away with being a little bit lazy. I can be quite a bit lazy from time to time. You know, we're coming up to February. It's a quiet month, so it's pretty easy to, you know, take it easy for the whole month. So, but you don't want to have too many of these. So I hope you liked the video, and hopefully I can pump out a few more videos, because I've been pretty lazy about getting this. I think it's been 8 months since I've done my last video, so hopefully I can knock out a few and get them out more regularly. Thanks, guys. Cheers.